Okay, 2 minutes have passed. Let's start with today's call for Gnosis Core Devs, October 2nd. Let's go to the agenda. So anyone from Gateway, you want to update?
Yes, hello, it's Sergey here. We created a new extended feature with batch limits, which allow batches for 500 requests, and currently it is in progress. RPC continue with latest versions, working fine.
Thank you. Anyone from Shutter, you want to update?
Yes, hey guys. So we are finalizing the engine room release, which is scheduled for next week. The Shutter Explorer will be live. So my team is working on it right now under explorer.shutter.network. Yeah, besides that, yeah, we are testing the new deployment on Giado, and we are working already on the next iteration of the Explorer.
Is that URL live or not yet?
No, it's probably like my team is working on it right now. So yeah, at the latest tomorrow it will be live. But it will be basically
Nice.
announced with the release. So I can let you know once it is live.
Yeah, please share with us when it's live. Forward to see it.
Sure.
Also on
Thank you.
Nethermind side, we've started testing peer discovery. And other than that, the main Shutter PR is like expected to be merged very soon. So we'll just be working on peer discovery.
Thank you. Any other updates regarding Shutter?
Yes, so I have a team member, Milena, who's starting to work on a Shutter support in Erigon. I'll probably, so he's on the Telegram group, and I'll add him to our calls.
Awesome. Welcome. Great to see new people working on this. Thank you so much for making it happen. Okay, any other updates regarding Shutter? Cool, thanks. So testing, any updates on Hive?
Hi. Regarding Hive, we have added two new tests and started to think how to automate Shutter feature. And for Ethereum test, Marcos posted updates in the Telegram.
Okay, let's see. So Marcos said, I will not be able to join the call either, but fix some compilation issues, but still working on it. Okay. So moving on to client updates, Nethermind. Let's see. Do we have? I'm not sure if Marek, you are speaking. I'm not able to listen to you. Is it only me? I'm trying to speak. Yeah, I see your mic unmuted, but no volume is coming through. Okay, yeah, no worries. I miss your voice. Okay, so meanwhile, let's move to Erigon.
Right. So we we are busy with finishing Erigon 3, but because it was decided to split Spectra into the smaller forks, and Spectra A is happening sooner than the original Spectra, we decided to backport our Spectra logic to the Erigon 2 branch. So in order to avoid forcing our users to upgrade to Erigon 3 and Spectra at the same time, and basically we want we want to have a Spectra ready release of Erigon 2 as well as keeping our Erigon 3 Spectra ready, but maybe Erigon 3 we'll have a general availability release of Erigon 3 by the time Spectra happens on mainnet. That's a possibility, but because it introduces some changes to the user experience, some users might choose to upgrade to Erigon 3 later. Yeah, that's our current plan. And maybe Somnath, do you have anything to add?
Just that I'm looking into one or two Hive issues related to block transaction ordering. That was mentioned by Dimitro in one of our Telegram channels. No progress on that. I hope to fix it soon enough.
So could you specify these UX changes?
In Erigon 3? Yes, so like in Erigon 3, the sync time will be significantly reduced. It will happen in a matter of hours rather than days, because we download a lot of, like most data, over BitTorrent. But also what changes is the configuration. Instead of like storing everything inside a single database an instance, in our case it's MDBX, we are splitting data into colder and hotter parts, which means that like colder parts can be kept on a slower drive, and it means that you can run an instance of Erigon cheaper on the cloud, but we have to document it and provide some guidance so that that's easy for the user. The trade-off that we have at the moment, we're still optimizing it, but at the moment, Erigon 3 consumes more RAM than Erigon 2. We're trying to, we will try to optimize it, but it might be the case that there will be trade-offs like that.
Got it. So would you offer a migration for users when they switch from Erigon 2 to 3, or have to resync from scratch?
They'll have to resync, because, but it's not a big deal, because as I mentioned, the sync time is significantly reduced to a matter of hours, depending on the broadband speed. And it's mostly, it's like pure broadband speed rather than, okay, you have to catch up, like to execute some limited number of blocks, but that's almost nothing.
Got it. Okay, now I get it. Thank you. Is that all from Erigon?
Probably, yes.
Okay, thanks. So I will read the update from Marek. If you want to remind, you can just copy paste it, so we don't have to play telephone. So Marek wrote, testing a new release, performance improvements, fixes, engine get blobs, which might be useful for creators, Yes, I definitely agree. A lot of work on Vectra, and generally a lot of progress in performances. Maybe just to get everyone up to speed on engine get blobs. I'm not sure if everyone is aware of what's going on. So after we did proto-dunk sharding, the upload bandwidth required to propose a block significantly increased because you have to send, you have to flood publish these blobs on the network. And if you are the only source and people don't receive the blobs, then your block gets orphaned. If you are a solo staker with a limited bandwidth on your home, this can be an issue because you are in a position where if you include blobs, you may have to spend this bandwidth and you would get, you will lose your proposal basically. So users may choose to, in a way, censor blob transactions or ignore them completely, which is in a way what some builders are doing. And that's kind of a tragedy of the common situation. What engine get blobs wants to achieve is use the fact that block usually when they use blocks that are valid, so they have already provided everywhere. Then for everyone else, having to wait for the proposer to upload the blobs, you can just get them from the execution client from his mempool. And if everything works correctly, what means is that with some significant amount to 0. So local block producers like solo stakers, they don't have to choose between supporting the network and non-censoring or having a block proposal. They have both with no bandwidth costs. So I've been pushing really hard for this feature. I hope we see it on mainnet soon. So thank you so much for implementing it. I think it's vital for the network. And it's going to be even more critical when we move to PRDAS. So I don't have numbers on Gnosis. I think Gnosis is not that affected for it, for the fact that we don't have as much blob usage as Ethereum. Like, as far as I know, this has been an issue when Ethereum blocks are full with 6 blobs. And in Gnosis, the maximum is 2. So I'm not sure to what extent this can become the same issue. But yes, definitely, if we get a lot of adoption or we increase the blob count, it will definitely be important. I don't know. Yeah, we have less time, but also less blobs. So not sure how those two things go one against each other. Yeah, Marek, let's try your mic.
Test. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me? Okay, great.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you have any idea what is the main problem with network bandwidth? Because I know that some users struggle on Gnosis Chain. And is it number of validators, maybe?
So on Gnosis Chain, definitely, I would say. It's probably the attestation traffic, which is much more frequent due to the faster epoch times. Yeah, MaxDB for the win.
Yeah, exactly. So Vectra will be very helpful here.
Yeah. Yeah, we should see crazy consolidation. Would be interesting to see.
Great.
Which an important note. Okay, so there is an important thing to consider about MaxDB, and it's that the safety of committees can be affected if there is a high coefficient of consolidation in the network. So committees today are chosen by validator count and not by balance. And the original MaxDB spec included an adjustment to change the committee selection to be balance-based instead of index-based. The problem is that this change was very complicated and expensive in terms of implementation. So me and Mikkel did some research to prove that unless we have some decent coefficient of consolidation, this is not an issue statistically. So in Ethereum, even to achieve that number of consolidation, it will take at least 2 years due to how consolidations are churned. but maybe in Gnosis it will be quicker. I haven't done the numbers, but it's something to keep in mind. Like if the Gnosis network consolidates significantly, then this could be an issue before Ethereum.
What will be the max effective balance for Gnosis? Because for Ethereum mainnet, it is of course 2048 ETH. But what about Gnosis?
I don't have any reason to believe why we should choose a different number.
Okay.
Like even
Thanks.
This number is high enough to allow a very high degree of consolidation in the network. I don't think we should go higher, and I don't think we should go lower. Okay, that's all. So yeah, before going to Ref, I want to formally introduce to everyone in the call DevJit. He's a very exciting hire that just joined us as of yesterday. And he's gonna mostly focus on Ref at the moment. So maybe if you want, DevJit, you wanna give like very quick intro and say hi to the call.
Hey guys, nice to meet you. So yeah, today I couldn't productively maybe get myself involved in this call, but yeah, I'll be more vocal from the next one. But nice to meet you all.
Thank you. Very excited. Cool.
Same.
So regarding Ref, last week I fixed the differences between production and verification. So now Ref can consume its own blocks. And I'm working with Ref to hopefully smooth that out in the future, but at least, I mean, at the expense of maybe 800 lines of code that's fixed on the fork. And we still haven't fixed the state issue. So hopefully I'll pick that up with DevJit now. That's going to be the main task. Because I think Ethereum/test is taking too long. So I don't know. Let's try it the easy way. I don't know. Why is it that hard? But yeah, let's restart this effort. I'll add you to a chat that we have with debug, with the Nethermind guys, and see if we can figure it out. Shouldn't be too hard, but I don't know. I guess I tried what you would say, Marek, like all the possible permutations of empty accounts and non-empty accounts, and it didn't work. So I don't know. Not sure what's going on, but it's okay. Figure it out.
Okay. Okay. That's weird. We had like exactly the same, because we recently refactored system transaction because there are right now on mainnet. And once we tested, we had exactly the same issue like you described. I thought that it is exactly the same issue, but probably not. So I have no idea.
Yeah, must be something silly. Probably if I was an actual Ref dev, it would be fixed faster. But yeah, I don't know. Getting there. Cool. So that's all for Ref and client updates. So before moving on to open questions, I think we should at least briefly discuss the plans for Tectra. So as of you many know, the upcoming fork in Ethereum is Spectra. And it has, I'm not sure if that has been decided. It's hard to measure consensus. But one of the potential plans is to basically split the fork, or I think more than splitting the fork is basically bounding the current fork to some rational number of EIPs. And then basically everything else just gets put into the next fork, which is going to be Spectra B. So I think that's, I mean, it's unfortunate that we will delay PRDAS, to be honest. That's my personal subjective opinion. But besides that, it makes sense. And I don't have any reason to believe why we should diverge from Ethereum in that regard. So first of all, I want to ask, does everyone agree with following the same split on Ethereum, or is there any reason why we should do anything different?
So just maybe small reminder that we can add this block-based fee collector, but other than that, of course, we should follow.
Right, that's a
just
good
to
point.
confirm, sorry, with the blob base fee, it would make sense to include it in Pectra A, probably, right?
Yeah. How far is Erigon with implementation of what's the name of that? Choose. Erigon?
Yeah, I don't think we've implemented it, but should be, I guess, not that difficult to do so. Could you please share the spec again?
Yes. EIP 4844 dash Spectra. It's the best I could come up for.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we'll add it to our to-do list.
Okay, thanks. Cool. So the second item was, when should we start testing? I think we haven't done any Gnosis specific devnets for Spectra at all. Is that right, or is there any effort maybe from Nethermind that I'm not aware of?
So I would say that we are starting, because we were waiting for Carlos to return from holiday, because he is the most experienced in this area, and we are starting slowly internally, because yeah, if the decision will be to split, then there is still decisions about which EIPs should be included and so on, but it is strong signal that we should start doing some devnets.
Yeah. But I think this fork specifically, except for the blob, seems like very low risk in our side. So, I mean, hopefully by then we have Ethereum/test. That would be epic. And then basically that would cover the EIP for modifications. Should work out of the box. Otherwise, we just need to make sure that the mechanism is correct. And yeah, I don't see anything else that could break.
And not forget to deploy contracts. You know, small thing, but
yeah. So it's gonna be one contract per operation, right? So one for consolidations, one for
yes,
withdrawals, partial withdrawals.
yes, 3 contracts as far as I remember.
The exits, the consolidations, and
Four, yes, because there is also this block history contract. Block hash, you know what I mean, this AP 2935.
Cool. So that's everything I wanted to touch on my end. Any other topic we should discuss today? Cool. Thank you so much for coming. And we'll see you next week. Wait, one question. Who's gonna be in DEF CON?
I
will
am
be there.
Me too.
And
Okay,
Mark
great.
will be there as well from our team. I mean, from our team, there will be like probably 10 people, around 10 people from the core team.
Yeah, I think for Erigon, it will also be on the ballpark of 10 people.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for the last minute. Then yeah, see you next week. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
See you
bye.
guys. Thank you.